Now the Golden. Mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Jordan. And Golden State also making a change. MP's checked in for Stephen Curry. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
Warriors leading by 8. Outside Butler. MP outside. Pass to Podziemski. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Bay comes in for Chris Middleton. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Coulibaly. Kuminga finds MP. The rebound by Brogdon.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back passes to Kuminga. And the turnover again by Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Wizards trail by 6. Now Brogdon. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Pass to Carrington. And again, Washington no good. With 1 on the clock, he can't get it to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. George is out there with Holmes. Then there's Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for a playoff, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a one-of-one, B.A. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, Do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got three, and it's been three since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those three cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a fan.
They love their games. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That
changed in for the Wizards. And the Warriors also making a change. MV's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Coulibaly with it, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
.131 left in the first half. They set the screen. George, and it's George finishing it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Fades and shoots, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Coulibaly. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The three from Poole. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to halftime. And after two...
I get trying to play fast and loose. But if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Right now for Washington,
That'll do it for our show tonight.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look... Getting ready for the Wizards. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Kisper comes in for George. Bays checked in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Coulibaly. Then for the Warriors, Kumingas come in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Peyton. And Pack subbed in for Stephen Curry. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Butler, Podziemski out there with Pack. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. MP against Holmes. Pass to Kispert. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pretty shot by MP.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brogdon with a screen for Poole. That 3 off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP, that's for 2. Again, Golden State.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Poole kicks to Brogdon. No good with the triple. 1 second left. No good on that one. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
They've got Kispert. Gill is out there with Bay. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Brogdon. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
Here's MP. He trains the quick shot. MP's got 22.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Wizards making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Here's Brogdon. And again, Washington no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP's shot is good.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Brogdon against MP. Pass to Kispert. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. 22 is their biggest lead. Outside Curry. Back to MP. And he banks in the layup. That's now 26 points for MP.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Pass to Bay. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 16. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Koulibaly, covered by MP. Pass to Poole. Back to Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Payton, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Poole on the wing. Tipped away. It's taken away by Payton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the dunk by MP.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Wizards trail by 20. They set the pick.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Poole against Curry. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. And the rejection by MP.
Wizards ball.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Warriors leading by 20. Driving to the basket. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Here's Poole. Bucket is good. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Holmes. Outside for Smart. Offline with his 3. And here is Moody. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Dues.
Great win tonight, MP. Good job, MP. See you.